1947 didn't just divide a country. It shattered 15 million lives in a matter of weeks.
Before borders existed, people lived without knowing their neighbors would soon become enemies. The British didn't just conquer land, they planted division deep into society.
Divide and rule wasn't policy, it was a weapon. Fear was manufactured, and hatred was sold as protection. One vision dreamed of a united future. The other feared his people would disappear without protection. Talks collapsed, and violence waited patiently. August 1946, the first warning shot of a coming catastrophe.
The violence didn't stay local. It spread like wildfire.
The rulers chose to leave quickly. What followed was left for others to survive. He arrived to close an empire's chapter, not to understand the cost it would leave behind. 5 weeks to divide a civilization built over thousands of years. A stranger to the land was given the power to redraw it. One careless line, millions would die for it.
They had no idea their homes were already lost.
At midnight, freedom arrived with fear. 2 nations were born through blood and fire.
People ran, not knowing where safety existed.
The largest human migration in recorded history had begun. Trains arrived, but no one stepped out alive.
Trauma doesn't scream, it goes silent.
Some villages disappeared without witnesses.
Women's bodies became battlefields.
Honor was spoken while humanity was destroyed.
Some were lost in the chaos forever, and their paths were never traced again.
Punjab became the epicenter of slaughter. Bengal drowned in chaos long before borders were final.
Borders were drawn, but never explained.
Maybe more. No one counted carefully.
He starved himself, hoping others would stop killing.
He couldn't celebrate freedom soaked in blood.
Survival replaced dreams.
Millions left everything behind, forever.
Identity became a matter of life or death.
Trust vanished faster than borders appeared.
Violence organized itself.
Faith was forced, not chosen.
The journey itself became a death sentence.
Graves had no names.
The scale of disaster was beyond imagination. The one who drew the lines vanished quietly, never to be seen again.
By the time maps were released, it was already too late.
Religion survived. Humanity didn't.
The violence ended. The trauma never did.
Pain passed silently through generations.
The wounds of 1947 still bleed today.
This was never just about borders. It was about everything people were forced to leave behind.
Freedom was promised, but terror arrived first.
The system collapsed before people did.
When law disappeared, violence became law.
The most terrifying threat wasn't a stranger. It came from those once considered safe.
Faith was no longer belief. It was survival.
Some chose death over dishonor.
Many crimes were never recorded, only remembered. One small error on paper created consequences no one could control.
Survival came with silence.
These weren't camps, that they're waiting rooms for death.
In 1947, an entire future was abruptly cut short.
Help arrived, but never enough. Help arrived, but never enough.
Even guns couldn't control madness.
The one who drew the lines withdrew into silence, leaving the story unfinished.
When the borders became clear,
Everything was already lost.
Some never saw their homeland again. Identity became a curse.
No one took responsibility.
The truth was edited for comfort. The pain never left, it just aged.
1947 never really ended.
What did all this blood buy?
There were no winners, only survivors. In the darkest moments, some still chose to protect what was human.
Too many stories died with their owners. The real partition wasn't land, it was people.
When hatred draws borders, history repeats.
Some screams never fade.
Partition ended in 1947, but its ghosts still walk among us.